So the transition of power has become a tug of war, with what began as a surprisingly pleasant association between President-elect Trump and Obama now ending with, well, let's say the rhetoric is getting a little hostile. 22 days left in President Obama's presidency, and he's pursued what some people would say is aggressive foreign policy changes, environmental rules, even executive orders. The power panel is back. Joining is Jessica Tarlov. I just want to let you know, President-elect Trump could issue a statement on the sanctions and the steps the United States has taken, throwing out Russian diplomats. If he does that, we have to interrupt everybody. But let me start right now with you, Gina. Is the Obama administration acting in the best interests of the United States, or are they trying to throw obstacles in the way of the incoming administration?
This is true colors. This is very sad to see. And I'm saying a lot. I'm really making a big, bold statement in my own mind when I say that this may be one of the most un-American things Obama has done yet. And he's done a lot of un-American things. But this process, this transition time that our founders set up for a peaceful and smooth transition for the American people, for him to attempt to undermine President-elect Trump is not only completely selfish and un-American, it will backfire because, as you know, President-elect Trump does not take kindly to anyone confronting him publicly. And rest assured, he'll reverse all of this.
I got to get Jessica in here because I'm watching the clock and I'm waiting for that statement. But Jessica, I know you want to respond to that.
No, yes, I do, and thank you for the time to do it. Listen, I greatly respect Gina. I understand what she's saying. There are people on both sides of the aisle who are upset about the abstention at the UN vote, and I get that. I can see both sides of this. We know that on the one hand, it's a continuation of U.S. policy, and President Obama was trying to send a shot across the bow saying what we're doing right now with a two-state solution as our goal is not working. But at the same time, when you listen to Bibi Netanyahu up there talking about how Palestine doesn't even want to recognize a Jewish state, you think, well, got to be on the side here, even with these expanded settlements. So it is complicated. I understand how that's a big deal. In terms of the executive actions, he's still well below the level of Bill Clinton and George Bush there. And Trump can overturn them, or the Congressional Review Act, they can get it that way as well. But when Gina says this is supposed to be a smooth period, yeah, it is. And it started off really well. And then, you know, Donald Trump is not necessarily the most mature person. And I think that President Obama has gotten a little feisty himself. But listen, he has another 22 days left, and he is still the president. And when President-elect Trump undermines him, you know, when you have a chat with Taiwan, for instance, and I don't even know if it was the worst thing in the world, but I know that that certainly wasn't diplomatically cleared.
Okay.
What, go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I got to give, we've got literally 30 seconds. I'm giving Gina the last word on this. I mean, not mature. That's the word that made my eyebrows
That was the
go up.
most polite way I could say it.
Gina?
Oh, I think that President-elect Trump has demonstrated his maturity throughout this transition process, holding his tongue when most people couldn't have. I think he's demonstrated he's going to be a great president, and I think it's going to be a great, very interesting 2017 for all of us to analyze, don't you?
Yes, and on that, I'm going to say he holds his tongue because he's tweeting.
Yes.
We're going to be right back.